What if I told you that what everybody is saying about YouTube tags is false? Because YouTube tags don't work, and anybody that claims otherwise has clearly never tested it or has a commercial motive. To prove my claim, I'm actually going to test this for you in this video. I'm also going to share some credible resources within YouTube itself and an official public document in which YouTube states that tags don't work. And if you stick around to the end, I also tell you what YouTube is using instead and why. My name is Dexxter Clark, and with the help of this YouTube channel and my website socialvideoplaza.com, I help entrepreneurs explode their revenue with the help of YouTube. If you're new, consider subscribing and hit the bell so you get a notification when I upload a new video. You can add tags to your YouTube video. A tag is a piece of text that describes the content of your video. You can add multiple tags to your video as long as you stay within a character limit of 500 characters. You want to add tags because it helps the algorithm to understand what your video is about. Also, it helps to determine the relevancy between two videos, because two videos with similar tags are about the same topic, right? At least that was the case until 2015. Then YouTube tags doomsday had arrived. Okay, let's dive into testing this stuff. So I'll test 4 scenarios. The first one, uploading a video with absolutely no tags. Does it fail? Adding a unique tag in a bad performing video to test search. Adding a tag in a good performing video to test search. If a bad performing video doesn't work, maybe a good performing video will. And adding a unique tag to 2 well performing videos to test relevancy. Over here I have a video with no tags in it, and let's take a look at the analytics. Okay, the video didn't perform very well, 24 in the last hours, but you'll see also here that the problem is the watch time and not the tags. Okay, it's really hard to say if the video would have performed better with tags in it. It's really hard to replicate that. What is clear with this test result, that the video didn't fall flat on its mouth. Okay, let's test a bad performing video and see if we add the tag LKP, whatever it makes unique, if that will turn up in YouTube search. So let's copy this, let's open a new tab sheet. And let's type in this specific tag. It won't show up in search results. Okay, now let's try Google, because Google will find every little fart you let go on the internet. So Google, the same tag. Well, it turns up nothing really in particular. Yes, Social Video Plaza, because I wrote an article on the topic with this same tag. Maybe a bad performing video not, but let's take a look at a good performing video then. Okay, I added the tag, and that was already weeks ago, LOP, etc. And just to let you know that this is a better performing video or a good performing video with about 500 views per 48 hours with a good average view duration. So YouTube likes this video. Now let's go to the YouTube search engine and type in this tag, and nothing shows up. Let's type it in Google. And again, a article on socialvideoplaza.com, my own website. This is a scammy site. This is also a scammy site, and this is also a scammy site. Now let's test relevancy. If there are 2 tags in 2 different videos, they need to show up next to each other. Let's test this. I added this tag to this video, secret formula. Now let's go to another video, USB export record box. And here is the same tag. I wanted to make sure that those videos were completely different in topic, that the only thing that would connect them is the tag. So let's view this video on YouTube and see if it shows up as a suggested video. You see here on the right, a lot shows up, but not the arrangement video, not even further down the results. To be honest, I didn't expect the video to show up because there are videos that are more related to this video than a music production video. What does YouTube itself tell us about tags? Let's take a look at the upload flow. Where are the tags? Well, they are here under more options, totally hidden away from the mainstream upload flow. Hint number 2. In Google. Go to Google, type in a search query, and then over here sometimes you have a box that says people ask also. You can extend this, and sometimes there are YouTube videos in there. YouTube has a connection with Google, and Google knows exactly where someone talks about this topic, because it says over here, from here to here is the answer to your question. You might think, okay, this video, it might have something in the timestamps, for example, in the description. But there are no timestamps in the description. Tags don't tell Google or YouTube where certain information in the video is. Timestamps could, but there are no timestamps in this video. I will go into more detail in a minute on how Google and YouTube know where the question in your video is answered. The next hint, an internal video from YouTube itself.
Tags, do they matter? What should we put in them? What are they for?
We do look at tags a little bit, but not as much as creators think we do.
Yeah.
I would strongly encourage everybody to spend, 99% of their metadata time on the thumbnail and title, maybe 0.5% on that description. Sometimes tags can be useful if the content of your video or your channel name is commonly misspelled,
okay,
and we haven't yet made that connection based on people searching for that and finding your video. Otherwise, I wouldn't sweat it. I think you're better spending your time on other things.
But I found 2 other videos that state the same thing. I will link them in the description below. Let's go for the final nail in the coffin, the final knockout for this myth. I found an official Google YouTube document. This states, tags can be useful if the content of your video is commonly misspelled. Otherwise, tags play a minimal role in your video's discovery. Okay, if everybody thinks tags are still important, we can use this to our advantage. We can spy on the competition. If we know which keywords are they using, we can target the same keywords, or just the other way around, target other keywords, depending a little bit on the amount of competition. Okay, so YouTube itself says tags are not relevant anymore, but what is YouTube using then? Well, in 2015, YouTube started adapting Google Brain. Google Brain is the artificial intelligence algorithm that Google uses in their search engine. And Google knows a thing or two about search results and the abuse of search results. I think that YouTube is using a version of the Google Cloud Video Intelligence algorithm. You can go to cloud.google.com/video-intelligence. You can see a demo of what that thing does. I will blur out the video because I don't want to run into some copyright issues. But you can see here are labels: dinosaur, vehicle, tree, land vehicle, bicycle. Those are the tags of a video. Let's go to shots. You see here it assigns tags to every single frame of the video. Dinosaur, tree. When you go a little bit back, dinosaur, tree, dinosaur, vehicle, tree. But when we go to the beginning of the vehicle, bicycle, vehicle, sports, bicycle frame, sports equipment, cycling, road bicycle, land vehicle. Tags have one inherent weakness. They are put in by the user, but they don't have to be truthful. They don't have to represent the content of the video very well. But if an algorithm can determine exactly what a video is about, why should they even use tags? I think we're in a transition phase in which YouTube phases out tags gradually over the next couple of weeks, months, or even years. I don't think that we still have tags in 5 years and we can finally say goodbye to this myth once and for all. If you thought that this information was useful, you should definitely check out my video right here and the playlist right here. And if you thought that this was useful, you should definitely subscribe because there's more coming up.